Good morning, everybody. It is January the 1st, 2014. I am up and I'm in my workout gear. And why am I in my workout gear? Because we are in what you call a fight. And I think when you anticipate one, and I'm sorry that I look like I'm looking down because I don't have it completely together, but I'm going to get it together with how I'm going to be recording, because I'm going to go buy a a camera. But anyway, good morning. It's 2014, January 1, and we are going to be inspired and motivated today. Everything that we said that we were going to do, we're going to do. We're going to stick to it. When I got up this morning, the first thing I did was I took a deep breath in. Thank you, God, for letting me see the first day of January 2014. Now, Lord, I do not and I will not get up and do the same thing that I used to do last year. I will not. My promise to myself was to change. This is a new page in your life. You know, people talk about don't make New Year's resolutions. Shut up, okay? This is a brand new start. When you start a business, they're going to say, what was your profit for 2014? Which means they're going to start from January 1 until the end of the year. When you do your taxes, they look at the entire 12 months. There is nothing wrong with you starting a resolution or making a change on January 1st, 2014. The thing is, you have got to stick to it. Now, I'm a Sagittarius, and we are special kind of people. We start things, and we don't like to finish them. I will be the first to say that. We are special. What we like to do is a lot. But as I've gotten older, I'm in my 40s now, and I'm getting to be in my mid-40s. So it's like, wait a minute, Lynette, you have got to get it together. Now, I've done a lot of things in my life, and I've accomplished a lot of my goals in my life. But the things that I tend to enjoy and the things that I always say, oh, this is my passion, which I have a lot of passions, but I had to learn to focus on one at a time. I like a lot of things, okay? I like doing hair. I like doing makeup. Can you see my makeup? Wow. I like encouraging young girls. The list goes on and on. But I think it's important to have multiple streams of income, but it's also important to focus. Now, I do have other things that I do, but I'm focusing on one thing. And when I've accomplished the goals that I said that I would accomplish for that day, for that particular one thing, then I may do a little bit of something else. But I listened to Tyler Perry, and I'm not going to even front, and my mama, because she even said, you need to focus on one thing. Now, I always thought that it was great to be able to do more than one thing and stay creative, but you know, you have to put your energy into one thing that you're going to actually finish. And for me, that's important because I am a Sagittarius, and I firmly believe that Sagittarius are all over the place normally, unless you're an exception to the case. But anyway, today is the first day of the rest of your life. Let's first give praise to God that we are alive. Okay. Secondly, let's make a change because we all said that we're going to do something different. Now, if you got up this morning and did the same damn thing that you did last year, stop it. Don't do it. If you got up this morning and you rolled out of bed, you didn't brush your teeth because you never brush your teeth. You didn't make up your bed because you said, I'm just using examples. I'm not saying this is what you have to do, but you didn't make up your bed because you never make up your bed. I mean, you got to do something different. Okay. If you went downstairs and got some coffee like you always do, and I'm looking at you, even though it looks like I'm looking down. If you went upstairs and you got some coffee like you always do, and you sat on the sofa and you turned the television off because you happen to be off today, because it's your day off, I'm going to relax. Do you know that that's the same thing you've always done? Don't do that. What I normally do when I get up in the morning is I come to my computer, to my desk in my little area, and I look for things that I would enjoy doing. And I'm like all over the place. I usually, like, I have an organic green juice business. That's my passion as well, because last year this time I was 170 pounds and I'm 5'6", and I was nasty looking, in my opinion. Now, a lot of people are saying, oh no, Lynn, you look good, girl. No, honey, I know how I want to look, and I appreciate it, but no. So my thing last year, my goal was to lose 15 pounds and to become healthy. And the beginning of last year, 2013, I got up. I was in Charlotte, North Carolina. I purchased a juicer the night before. I got up and I juiced. I said, I'm going to juice. I watched a movie, Fat and Disgusting. I can't remember the exact name, but that was my thing last year. I said I was going to get healthier. I was going to juice, and I did it. Okay. I didn't focus on as much making more money or starting more businesses, but my focus last year was more of what was for me, my health. You know what I mean? So I did that and I accomplished it, and I've kept the weight off with the exception of about 5 pounds. I know this is itching. This is real. Okay. Sorry. I don't have a cold, but I don't know what's going on. But anyway. So that was what my thing was last year. So I lost the 15 pounds and I still have my weight off. I gained about 5, but I'm good. All I need to do now is tone more. So that was the thing last year. This year, we're on a whole different bus. It's all about success. It's all about making more money. And I didn't do bad last year at all. But it's making money and also changing what I do in my life. And grabbing or trying to get or hold what is the passion in my life and living it and having no regrets and not settling. You know, let me be real with you guys. You know, in life, you know, we make decisions and we hope that we make the right decision. And I've always been the kind of person, I don't like hurting people's feelings. And, you know, I must say that for the earlier parts of my life, I was too nice. Yeah, I believe it is possible to be too nice. So as I got older, excuse me, I decided that I was not going to be that way, where I was going to let people run over me and talk to me any kind of way. So now I am in a good place with that. So let's start with you. I want you to do something different. Even if you got up this morning and you did the same thing, I have to look up a little bit. If you did the same thing that you did and you always have done last year, yesterday, the day before, it's okay. Let's start over again. Let's start over again. Now, I need for you to get a piece of paper out and write down, if you have not already, what you are going to do differently this year. Now, don't overwhelm yourself. Keep it short, because, you know, when you start making things a little bit too long, then you kind of lose track. We're going to do this every single day, God willing. Unless, of course, I become ill or something, God forbid, if I have a bad cold, or whatever, God forbid, I don't accept any of those things. But we're going to do it every single day, and we're going to see what the benefit is of doing it. So if you sow into something, you're going to get something out of it. I guarantee you, I'm a living example of it. Now, I left you guys a video about what I wanted my videos to be like. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to show you who I am so you can feel comfortable with me. And I want you to subscribe to my station. So, of course, I want you to come to my YouTube. So I want you to come every day and take a look at what I'm doing, what I'm teaching, and what I'm saying, because I want to inspire you, especially young people. Let's get it together. You can make a lot of money. You can be successful. Okay, if you don't know how to do it, I am here to help you. If you want to get in touch with me, you can email me. You can call me. I'm here for you. I truly believe that people want to do better, and I believe that the reason why people don't is because they don't know how to. Now, I can speak on how you can do better because I've done it. I've lived it. I am a woman who had a child who became pregnant at 16. Come on. From West Philly. Come on. This story is not anything special. There are a lot of women out there, but what are you doing? What I'm trying to do is inspire other girls that may be right where I was. And it kind of brings tears to my eyes because every time I think about where I could have ended up, every time I think about where I was and where I have ended up so far, because I'm not done, I get emotional. Because at one point, I didn't think I would do much because didn't know, I was thinking, well, how am I going to get myself out of this? But I did. Can't mess up the eye makeup. Anyway, and so can you. If you're looking at me right now and you're struggling and you have children and you're young, and even if you're older and you're struggling, you can do it. You can do it. You can come out of it. You can come out of it. I promise you can. I did. I was homeless. I put my children in a school, a boarding school. I couldn't think of the name, but I put them in a boarding school. And when I did it initially, just long story short, my family talked about me really badly. My mother told me about the school, and I wasn't very interested at first because I was being selfish, in my opinion. Now, some women may say, oh, I could never put my kids in a boarding school. But for me, when you came from where I came from and you were faced with some of the things that I was faced with, that was something that, I had to think about. It was hard for me to do, but it was one of the best things I did for me and my children. So the girls didn't stay at the school, but my son did. And they wanted to come home because I always promised them and myself that if they ever wanted to come home, they could come home. So the girls wanted to come home after I think about 3 or 4 years. And my son stayed, and I'm glad he did because I know women raise boys all the time, and I was still in his life, very much in his life. And with the help of my mother, because I relocated to Atlanta. Just to give you a little background, I hate to keep going on, but I got to say what's on my heart. I relocated to Atlanta in 96. And when I relocated to Atlanta, I came by myself. I was blessed and fortunate enough to be able to come here and be able to have a fresh start. Almost just like today, 2014, where we have a fresh start. It's like a book. And we're going to write the pages of this book based on the decisions that we make. So what I did is after my kids were placed in boarding school by me, okay, I could take them out anytime I wanted to. I came to Atlanta. My aunt in Philadelphia, my Aunt Phyllis, love you. She helped me with my youngest baby, Maya, at the time. Maya was 5 years old when I came to Atlanta. Okay, it was hard for me. But I had to do what I had to do for my children. This is what it was for, my children, because I knew I had to learn things and I had to create what I wanted my kids to live in as far as their environment, etc. I never wanted them to be raised like in the hood like me, and they weren't. As much as I'm hard, you were raised in the burbs, okay? And that's what I wanted. So that's what I did. But my point is, if you want something different, you have to do something different. You have to do something different. If you're not going to do anything different, then don't expect to get a different result. We all know this, but we just have to do it. So what I say to you is today is it's 2014, January 1. My goal is to do this every day and to motivate others and to show you what you need to do to get what you want. And the first thing that you're going to have to do is write down what you want. What are your goals? What are your goals? You can talk about it all day long. If your goal is to lose weight, well, damn it, write it down. Then do something about it. Don't become lazy. Don't start getting back into old habits, because that can happen. But what you need to do is be focused and stay consistent. And if you need some encouragement, please get in touch with me, because I will encourage you. I'm there for you. Please, please, please. So if your goal is to lose weight, then just do it. I'm good with, I mean, I actually, did lose weight. I lost 15 pounds. That was a lot for me and my body. So I can help you. I have an organic juice business. I can talk to you about how you can juice, etc. But if your goal is to make more money, then let's do it. Let's do it. Because I've done it and I'm still doing it. Create your own destiny. Now, get your piece of paper out today. Write down what your goals are for 2014. Maybe keep it at about 5 goals. I would say buy a booklet because that's what I did. I bought a book. And I don't want to show you my my little messy office, but here's my book. Excuse me, I'm sorry. In my book, I've written down everything. I don't want you to see exactly what I've written because it's private, but this is stuff that I'm doing here. I've written it all down. Everything that I do with what I need to do online, everything. I've written it down, and I'm not anywhere near. Let's see, I still have a lot to go rest of the year. So basically, you need to get a book. You need to write it down first. Once you write your goals down and you can actually see what you want to do, you need to make sure that you do them every day. Now, I'm writing a book. So what I'm doing is you might want to do it too if you want to write a book, because I'm writing a book that's going to go along with my motivational speaking and my inspirational thoughts, etc. for people. And my book, what I'm doing, and you can do the same, is every day I'm writing. It's going to be 10 chapters, 100 pages, and I'm going to write a page a day. And that to me is realistic. Okay, so that's what you need to come up with, realistic goals, and you need to see what it is that you did for that day that you can actually see what you did for that day that was part of what your goal was, and you actually accomplished it. Really easy, really easy. So that's what we're doing today. We're writing our goals down today, and we are going to be realistic about our goals. And I get up in the morning and put on my workout outfit because this is a fight, honey. It's a fight. It's a fight to get up in the morning and do something different. So here I am. I'm going to show you. I'm in my workout gear. See? So because it's a fight. So I said I was going to introduce myself once again. I am Lynn. And I'm going to, I'm going to walk through who I am, like I'm introducing you, like you're coming into where I live kind of thing. And I'm going to show you some of the things that are around me right now, where I'm at. My mother gave me this, and it reads, "The best things in life aren't things." To me, the best things in life what they are having people around you that really genuinely care about you and love you, having a lot of knowledge. And so also what I've decided to do this year is to read more books. But I always have read, don't get me wrong. But I'm not like a bookworm or anything, but I do read because I think it's important to always read and get knowledge, because you never know everything. So some of the things that I read are magazines, of course. Can you see this here? This is the last magazine that I wrote. One day that I read. It's called Success. I would recommend that you guys go out and get this. Very encouraging magazine, and they give you a CD in the magazine. And I listen to it, and I listen to it all the time. This one had Joel Osteen on it. You know he is it. And it was very encouraging. See, in the magazine it says this is where the CD was, right here. It's ripped out because I listened to it. Another magazine that I read all the time. And it might look, I don't know if it's backwards on the phone. It's called Startups: The Ultimate Roadmap to Success. I'm all about successes. That's what I do. That's what I read about. And in my life, you can tell that I've done these things because I have the fruits of these things. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm a whole lot further than where I used to be. So with that, another magazine I always read is the O magazine. And why do I do that? Because look at what she's saying on this one. How to inspire the best in you. I'm so big on inspiration, inspiring the best in yourself and trying to inspire others. I'm real. I mean, these are the magazines that I have. Look at my stack of magazines. I'm not playing. I have them here and I have them downstairs. So let's take a walk downstairs. You know, if it gets dark, I apologize. So this is another thing that I do in the morning. See that bad boy? You probably can't see it. Let me just... This is my juicer. Now, if that's what you plan on getting into this year, then you need to go ahead and do it. Don't mind a little alcohol that just fell on there. You know, I have to have a little alcohol sometimes. So, my point is, get up and do what you said you're going to do. Subscribe to my YouTube, and let's encourage one another. I'm going to put my contact information on my YouTube. All right? I want you to make it. You will make it. It's a new year. You have to be productive. You have to do something different today. My thing today is I'm not turning on any television. I have to complete my goals. I want completely quiet right now. And I have to do what I said I'm going to do. And you have to too. So get started. Get your piece of paper out. Write down what your goals are. Once you write down what your goals are, don't make them too long because you'll be kind of overwhelmed. Once you write down what your goals are, then what I need for you to do is start implementing those goals. Do something different today that you normally wouldn't do. Do something different. Because if you don't do something different, you're not going to get any kind of different result. I came over here because it's a little bit lighter. Do something different, guys. I love you. I'm here to encourage you. And you can do it. So get up and do it now. And watch me tomorrow. Do it now. If it's working out, do it. Do it. Just do it. Make it happen. I love you. Until tomorrow, make sure you subscribe. I'll see you then.